Welcome to Rockingham for the running of the Oreos 200. On the pole for tonight's race is Cynthia Bright, and to the outside is Jim Gambit. Riley Spraley-Tube is third, Eric Hine fourth, and fifth is Jeff Samito. So this should be a fun race, the 1 mile tracking Rockingham, North Carolina. Sight to our third race of the season. Two drivers already locked themselves into the chase. Eric Hayden, who won last race at Chicago, and Christian Merrick Jr., who won at Daytona. The pace truck is in, 30 laps here at Rockingham at night, so it should be a good race. Here they come into the restart zone. Green flag in the air, racing in the Oreos 200. Oh, drum already on the backstretch. The 954 get together and they are wrecked. The yellow will come out on lap number 1. And the raceback is going to be close as the 75 went out high. Here comes the 18 to the bottom, and Cynthia Bright leads them back. But already problems for Stuart Gratton and the 54 Jacob Morgan. I think it was one of the BKR trucks up the track. It might have been the 29 who's up the track in the wall. Yeah, look at the damage to the 29. He was in the wall in 1 and 2. Came off the wall, it looked like. Let's see what happened. This started on the race start. You see, ahead of the 29 of Jake West is the 99 of John Gambit. Gambit gets a slow restart, spins his tires. West is going, hey, I can get to the top, gain a position. Instead, he doesn't have enough room up here. And you can see right there, into the wall he goes. And then in the corner, it doesn't look like it wants to turn for him. Maybe too tight there, tighter than he thought it would be. Gets into the wall all the way through the corner. And then when he comes off, that's when he gets into the 9 of Stuart Gratton. Sends him down into Jacob Morgan. They spin. Boy, the 13 just missed that junior almost. The 9 really gets the worst of that, I believe, but not too much damage there on those two trucks. They will be able to continue on from the looks of it. Cynthia Bright started on pole, led them back, and will stay out. And Cynthia will lead us back to the green flag. 25 to go and take the green flag, and no trucks are out, of course. And Cynthia Bright will be your race leader for this first restart of the night. Riley Spraley-Tube will be second. Jeff Samito is third. Fourth will be Griffin Lynn. And in fifth is Lafdare Stucco. In sixth, we have Jim Gambit. Seventh is Dan Bandon. In eighth is Evan Rudd. Ninth is Trey Rainey. And 10th is Hunter Bob. In 11th, Derek Bouchard. 12th is Eric Hayden. 13th is Eli Bright. 14th is Tyler Lyman. And running out your top 15, Brandon Butler Sr. In 16th, we have Dale Petty. 17th is John Gambit. 18th, returning here at Rockingham, John West. After that horrible Gatorade Cup Series wreck at Las Vegas, he is back. 19th, Jeff Bright. And 20th is Josh Cash. So here we go for our first restart of the night. It is Cynthia Bright up front. And a little bit out of order here at Rockingham. Scheduling has the Pennzoil Truck Series before the Mountain Dew ARCA Series. So that's why this race is before, as it's another full 4-race Rockingham weekend. As here we go to the line. Green flag is back in the air. Look at those guys jump to the outside. They got a really good jump on Cynthia there. Cynthia might have spun the tires a little bit. And look at Jeff Samito to the bottom of Spraley-Tube. And Riley's going to fall back just a little bit here. Here they come. Down the backstretch. Trucks into the wall again through 1 and 2. Look at Jeff Samito with a big run. Griffin Lynn on his back bumper. There are 3 wide now for the race lead. And Griffin Lynn saw that and said, I'm taking the lead here, boys. Jeff Samito will be able to fall in line in second. As now Cynthia Bright goes up the track. He's with Riley Spraley-Tube on the top. Or she is, excuse me. Lafdare Stucco's coming. Jim Gambit's coming. Look at them through 3 and 4. Jeff Samito with a run. Oh, close. As they hit 1 and 2, Jeff Samito gonna clear Griffin Lynn. Because now this pack is broken up as we had to spin the 92 and 88. Luke Rainey and it looks like Brandon Butler, as these guys are still racing. But no yellow, as it must have happened in the back of the pack. Let's see what happened really quick. To bring out the caution, it looks like Luke Rainey will be out of this race. He has a ton of damage. Ooh. Yeah, trucks are going up into the wall. It looks like Luke Rainey might have just popped it, then the 92 had nowhere to go. And wow, that's a hard hit for Luke Rainey. So these guys are still racing. Griffin Lynn will now take the race lead. Man, oh man. Yeah. 88 out because of an accident. 54 is a lap down. 92 is of course a lap down. Oh, contact behind them. Trey Rainey got into the back and just immediately had to let up. And that's going to give Eli Bright a huge run. Might gain a few positions right here, but it looks like Trey Rainey might be able to... No, not quite. Dan Ban ahead. Battle for the lead. Left air, Stu Cole. Griffin Lynn trying. Couldn't get it done there. And the 60 truck will take the race lead. Dan Ban's going to go for second right here. 3 wide. Trey Rainey and Justin Mito is around. No yellow yet. No caution. As another wreck on the backstretch. And no yellow again. They were 3 wide. Justin Mito up into the wall right there. Comes down to Trey Rainey. Hits the wall again. Comes down. Gets Dale Petty. Dale drives away. Jeff Samito not as lucky. As again, no yellow. So that's 2 wrecks in a row now. That I really think the first one definitely should have been yellow. This one kind of defendable, but still, man, no yellow for that. Kind of like the Gatorade Cup Series Daytona 500 this season. So Dan Ban will take the lead. Left air, Stu Cole goes up the track. Griffin Lynn is right underneath. There's still smoke on the backstretch. I'm sure the 24 is going to be out. The 92 is also out. The 24 is a lap down, but I'm sure he's going to be out soon as Dan Bandon has gotten away. Trey Rainey is coming in 4th. Derek Bouchard is 5th, and Eli Bright is 6th. Griffin Lynn trying to get into the draft of that 68 as they hit 1 and 2. Dan Bandon up the track a little bit. Griffin Lynn's going to have a run. Behind the battle for 5th, Eli Bright underneath Derek Bouchard. And at the end of the backstretch, Eli had nothing for that 8. That's what happened. The 8 got a run off the top side. The 31 better through the middle of the corner, but the 8 better off the top side of the corner. This time Eli has him though. 3 and 4 not that good for Derek Bouchard. And Eli Bright takes 5th. Ahead the battle for 3rd is Trey Rainey underneath the 60 car, or 60 truck. And Rainey gonna take the race lead. Griffin Lynn ever so slightly catching up to Dan Bannon in that 68. And this to lock yourself into the chase as we're halfway through this race. The Oreos 200. Look at the run for Griffin Lynn there. Trey Rainey ever so slightly also gaining. This could be a 3-truck race. Maybe 4s. Look at Eli Bright is coming with the head steam. Eric Hine puts it 3 wide. And now Hayden's going to move up to 4th. Up ahead, Dan Bannon is still your race leader with 14 laps to go. Eric Hayden is now up to P4. So last race, we're going to try and go 2 in a row and keep someone from locking themselves into the chase. Although it's never guaranteed that you lock yourselves into the chase. With how many different winners we've seen, never guaranteed. So Dan Bannon has gotten out front. He's been able to hold the lead. Griffin Lynn has kind of fallen off just a little bit here. Lap time's pretty identical. The 68 just a tick faster. Oh, Griffin Lynn way up the track that time. That's going to cost him badly. As here comes Trey Rainey. We'll get underneath the 30 truck of Griffin Lynn. Trey now is 2nd. Can he run down Dan Bandon? Last time by, Trey was faster, and he was the 3rd truck in line. And you can see he's definitely closing through 3 and 4. Down the front stretch, 11 laps going. Trey Rainey has closed. Last time by, Dan Bannon ran a 25.125, and Trey Rainey ran a 24.893. Eli Bright got the wall back there, but kept it out of everyone. So we are clean. 4 trucks pull away. 10 laps to go this time. And it's going to be intense here at Rockingham. Trey Rainey to the inside. Keeps it down there. And look at the battle for 3rd right there. Eric Hayden's coming. Trey Rainey to the race lead at Rockingham with under 10 laps to go. See, the 24 is also out. Remember that wreck they had, so we will hopefully have 29 trucks finish this race. But now look at Lynn back on Eric Heiden. Battle for third. Griffin Lynn not giving up. Trey Rainey up the track. Dan Bandit's on his back bumper now as they head down the back stretch. This could be a test between these two. It looks like it might just be these two that have a shot. Trey Rainey up the track, Dan Bandit underneath them. And Dan Bandit will take the lead back with 8 laps to go. 8 miles. Griffin Lynn's back to third. And my oh my, this race is outstanding at Rockingham. Coming to 7 laps to go. Everyone going up the track, trying to find grip, trying to find the runs. Left air, Stu Cole has come back into the battle. He's 5th. So now there are 5 trucks in this line. The Brights are coming back. Jeff and Eli. 6 laps to go this time. Trey Rainey a little bit higher. He might get a better run off the corner. We saw some trucks pop the outside wall off or 2, but it looks like they kept it going straight. No caution as Eric Heiden is battling for third again. He thinks he has a truck to win with 6 laps to go. Trey Rainey, look at him! Back bumper, Dan Bandon! 5 laps to go this time. Anyone's race. Oh boy, look at Trey Rainey! He has a run! 5 laps to go in the Oreos 200. 4 trucks have a shot to win right now. Dan Bandit up the track. That's going to give Eric Heiden a better shot. Heiden, though, had to take evasive action and could not get past Dan Bandon. So now Bandon has some breathing room coming to 4 to go. But Trey Rainey went up the track. Bandon's coming back. Here comes Griffin Lynn. Couldn't get done. 3 trucks that have a shot. Dan Bandon a little bit lower than Trey. He's underneath them. Oh, man. Dan Bandon takes the lead with 3 laps to go. Who has enough? 3 wide now for second. Griffin Lynn will take it. Can't Dan Bandon hold on, though? Bandon has gotten out front to where if these guys keep battling, they are not going to have a shot. Coming to 2 laps to go. Griffin Lynn uses the lower line, and that's going to help him. 2 laps at Rockingham. There are 5 trucks that have pulled away from the rest of the field. Griffin Lynn, Eric Heiden, they are 2 and 3 trying to run down Dan Bandon, who's in the race lead. Bandon a little bit higher. Griffin Lynn trying to close. They will see the white flag this time. Here they are. White flag is out. Final lap at Rockingham. Griffin Lynn is underneath Dan Bandon. They are side by side as they hit turn 1. Dan Bandon on the high side gets a better run. But Griffin Lynn trying to make a charge. There are 5 trucks. They are side by side as they hit 3 and 4. Griffin Lynn, Dan Bandon, they might be side by side. As they come off of turn number 4, Griffin Lynn will win the Oreos 200 at Rockingham. What a finish, what a race. Wow. And Dan Bandon got through 3 and 4. On the outside, he was side by side with Griffin Lynn. In further race lead, falls back to 4th. Griffin Lynn wins it, locks himself into the chase for season number 1. Let's check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Oreos 200 at Rockingham. There was only 1 caution flag for 4 laps, although I think there should have been one for when there was one of those spins on the backstretch. Should have been one. 6 different leaders. There were 10 lead changes in the race. Griffin Lynn might not have led the most laps, led 5 laps, but was there in the front at the right time to win here at Rockingham. In second was left air Stu Cole, led 2 laps. Third was Trey Rainey. Thought he would have had a shot there, but fell back. He gets up to third. He led 3 laps. The dominant truck of the night, Dan Bandon, led 14 laps. The most, ends up 4th. And Eric Hine, who is still your points leader, is 5th. Your pole sitter, Cynthia Bright, led 5 laps, ends up 6th. Jeff Bright was 7th. 8th was Jim Gambit. In 9th, John Gambit. And Levi Schoen's 10th. So there's your top 20. Man, that was some great battles. I can't wait to see the ARCA race tomorrow, the Target race, and then, of course, the Gatorade Cup Series race, all running at Rockingham. See down here, we had 3 drivers that were out of this race, and the 54, Jacob Morgan, was a lap down, ended up 29th. Now let's go to the point standings. So here are the point standings after Rockingham, and now we have 3 different winners. And remember, you might win a race, but man, there might be more than 10 winners, so you're going to have to stay high in the points. Eric Hayden has your points lead by 27 points over John Gambit, who is in 2nd. Dan Bannon is 3rd. Griffin Lewin, that win is 4th. And 5th is Kevin Bannon. Then you got Trey Rainey in 6th. Levi Schoen 7th. Jeff Bright 8th. Cynthia Bright 9th. And in 10th is Brandon Butler Sr. So there's your top 20 in the points. And 3 winners, but you have to stay in the top 25 in points. And you can see Christian Merrick Jr. getting dangerously close to that mark. Right now, 18th in the points. They're going to have to step up their game here. See the rest of the points. Drivers down here not having the best of seasons. They're going to try and get a win, and get up into the top 25 in points, and make it work. So the next race will be the Advanced Auto Parts 250 at Martinsville. See you guys then.